Hey guys, Value Hunter checking in. Another unboxing. This one is a priority mail box. It just sealed up here at the end. Wrapped up in the packing slip was this coin right here, which is a proof in its little holder. It doesn't have the box with it, but it is a George Washington 1982 silver half dollar. So you can see that's the first thing that came out of the box, wrapped up in the packaging. The next thing is a proof 1972. Again, no outer box, but the coin is in really nice shape. There is no visible milk spots or anything like that. Really good ultra high cameo or ultra deep cameo 1972 S Ike silver dollar with a mirrored finish. There's some little marking on the outside, but most of the time these would have like milk spots or something in them. You may have seen my last video, or a couple of videos ago, I had one that had like rainbow toning to it. Now this seems like it's been cracked. Yeah, so I don't know if this happened in transit, but you can hear it. The case is cracked, and so yeah, so it looks like the case broke at some point, and I don't know if somebody tried to break into it to get the coin out, or if it's been opened and then reclosed. I'll probably leave it the way it is. But it's a really nice specimen. This would be like, gradable potentially. There's like no marks under the case. You can just kind of see under there. There's some on the case, but really good condition under there. And most of the time these things have a little milk spotting or something. But anyway, a couple of silver coins there. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got a 1975 proof set. Did not have one of these. They're pretty cool. They have the Ike and the half, and these are the bicentennial. So they're all bicentennial, but you got a 75 nickel and a 75S dime and a 75S penny. I don't know if there's any kind of error coins this year or anything like that. I'll have to look into these. I'm not super familiar. And then this is a souvenir set, and this is a Denver Mint souvenir set, and it is a 1987 souvenir set from the Denver Mint. So this was just a small lot of non-silver collectible coins. This is a 1969. You guys may have seen this in the video I did just a bit ago, a video maybe before last. I had one of these. So here's another. I had a bunch of 70s. They were packaged very similarly. The 70s are, I think, a little more rare than the than these 68 and 69s. These are both 69 sets. So what ends up happening for me is I'll package together. This one has a crack at the bottom of the lens. So that's going to be an issue and probably cause an issue with the coins. I can already see a little cloudiness on the half. So the silver coin in this is starting to get a little bit cloudy. Anyway, around the edges, maybe you can see that in the camera. I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, this was a really cool little lot of just, unique, sort of modern, some silver mixed in with some non-silver coins. Another box here, same video, and I just figured I would open this one at the same time. Trying not to overload you guys with like too many boxes on a single video, but it turns into a half-hour marathon to see everything coming out of there. But I know what this is. I got this particular item for it's a money clip with a coin. I got it for $7.50. I think it's kind of cool because of you know, the money clip itself, you can tighten that up. Obviously that coin is not in there very well, but I wondered if the money clip would be silver. It looks like it is not. I can hear that it is not. It is some sort of, I don't know, stainless or something like that. And the coin falls right out, which is interesting. You can tighten these up, but I think they're more made for like a half dollar. So this is, you know, something I'd post up and resell. This coin actually has marks. I can't even imagine like how much wear inside that it got, but this is what really I was after. I probably got a couple bucks for that money clip on eBay. This is 72% Estados Unidos Mexicanos. You can see how damaged it is from being in that. They just really hammered hard on putting it in there. It's actually, you can feel the indentations. But this is a 1 peso from 1940. So this is a 1941 peso. I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna say that when I looked at this and checked out the value, and it's in pretty rough condition. I mean, you know, it's bent in from being inside that money clip, but you know, it is a Mexican silver coin. So it's one of these items that is potentially real gold used in jewelry, but it is novelty, so it is a copy type of version. This says Liberty, and it's got the Gaudens standing Liberty on one side, and then it has the panda, and it says panda on the other. I will test this for gold content and see if there actually is any gold content in there. A lot of times these are like 14 karat or 10 karat gold, but I'll see if I can get you a look at that. Yeah, you can see what I was seeing. So very small. I mean, the size of a pinky fingernail, something like that. This is, you know, smaller than those Dos Pesos coins, and but it's got the panda and the Liberty. So these would have been common, I think 86 issue kind of first year coins that they put into this, and this was $2.50. So I figured, hey, you know, if it's real fractional gold, which is probably not, but if it is at 10 karat, it's, you know, pretty cool. So the next item, which is really two items, which is really why I wanted to tie this together with my last unboxing. I don't know if you guys can make out through the bag, so I'll just pull it out real quick and carefully. I don't have gloves on, so I'll go ahead and just try to get the edge on this for holding it. But again, this is the same as the other one that I purchased in the last box that I got for $65, which was the Dos Pesos, and again it's 1945. So there's one of those, and I believe I got one more Dos Pesos. So take this out, and sure enough, this one's in a little baggie. So pull this one out as well. Same year. This one has some toning marking, kind of storage on it, something on the edge, which is kind of common. But again, a 1945, and it doesn't look like there's any wear other than that. There is some discoloration around the edge. I don't know if that's common based on the content, but that is a 1945 Dos Pesos gold coin. I like the fractional gold of this size for numerous reasons, but mostly because of usability. Should there be any need for use of this, and you know, for barter purposes or anything like that, you know, they're mid-century, so they have some collectability, but at the same time, you know, you can pretty easily conduct, you know, kind of trades and commerce with something like that. I bid $45 on both of these and won them for $42.50. So that was my final bid. Again, the melt value, I think, was from 1919 to 1947. Mexico minted these 2 peso coins. they are actually 0.0482. So I said a 20th, they're actually a little under a 20th. But at today's melt value, they have a $62.34 value. So you've got, you know, for $42.50 plus 10%, which is another $4.20. So for under 50 bucks, I got $62 worth of gold. The next item that you have here is in 1968. You've been seeing me open some of the proof sets. In fact, I've got one in here as well. But this particular set is a P&D. The reason I like, and P&D stands for, it's a commonly used term to stand for, or to reference the Philadelphia and Denver mints. So what we have here is a Denver package, and in 1968, the brilliant uncirculated business strike coins came with a couple of interesting things. First of all, the Philadelphia mint included an S mint mark penny in their package, so that was a San Francisco minted coin that was included in the Philadelphia mint packaging. It was the only coin at San Francisco other than the proofs, so they went ahead and included it, business strike. And then a 40% silver, 1968 Kennedy half. Face value of 83 cents, and then you have about $2.50 in melt value. So there's, you know, there's a face and melt value of $3 in this set. Collectability wise, these go a lot of times around the $10 or $12 range. So if I'm able to pick them up for $5, I will usually do that. In this particular case, that's exactly what I bid. I bid $5. 10% buyer's premium puts me at $5.50 on this one. So I thought that was a pretty cool pickup. You know, a little bit over face value, but I'm getting some really cool, you know, a really cool 40% silver for the stack. This is a great way for me to stack. You know, I consider this stacking because, you know, I would get rid of this or sell it and not have a problem with it. I wouldn't be attached to it from a collectability standpoint. I have no issues with that. And, you know, so it's just really kind of a neat way to add silver to your collection without, you know, and get something that's potentially numismatic along with it, or that has some collectability value. So the next thing I got for you is the same year, which is 68. Maybe, you know, the person that was selling this was born in 68 or had a marriage or something that was from 68. They got married in 68, so they had some 68 collectibles, and they sold off, you know, part of their collection. And this was the proof set from 68, and I also paid $5 for this set. So kind of the same, you know, a little less face, but you've got, you know, a nicer coin from that year because of the proof instead of the business strike. So you can see the difference between a 68 proof and a 68 business strike. It's almost a mirror finish, and there's like a deep, you know, deep cameo look to Kennedy's head, and, you know, the frosted look, and then, you know, the upper business strike coin from the Denver mint that year is almost completely frosted. Like the whole coin has that look to it, so it's sort of dull, a little more dull, and it still has luster. I mean, you can see that, you know, just the light hitting it, but it doesn't have that mirrored finish like the proof does. So a pretty neat addition to the stack there as well. Let's see here. This one is a stack of quarters, I believe. Yep, in a holder. So I got a quarter holder out of the deal, which is pretty cool. These say that they are all, so it says 25S. I don't know exactly what that means, but anyway, they were taking some care in the packaging or storage of their silver. And so I will take a look and see what we have. So we've got a 64. It is in really nice condition for a circulated coin. It has good, you know, decent rim. Date is very clean. So for this 44 is in really nice shape for a coin of this age that has been in circulation. Let's see here. The eagle is what gets me on this. The back of this coin is like a rainbow tone. So let me just show you guys. rainbow toning on this coin. I'm gonna get a better shot of it if I come over here, and you get a really good look. Look at that. I mean, it is blue and purple and orange. That eagle is a phoenix. I mean, it is flaming. So that is pretty neat. Again, no mint mark. There is wear, you know, the breast feathers and everything are some worn. But this is a really, you know, for a circulated quarter, that's one that you pull out when you're just buying junk silver. That might even, I mean, man, could that be a proof? I just wonder if that could be a proof. No. Anyway, really cool when you're buying, you know, junk silver to find something that you like a little better than, you know, a little better than the junk, you know, in the stack. And we got one last bag to open up in this particular lot, so let me get right to it. So this was a lot of Kennedy halves. There's a 67, and they have them in these like dollar-sized flips, which it gives you a little bit of room for it to move around, look at the edge, things like that. But there is a 67. You know, meaning no disrespect to JFK, he does need to blow his nose in this particular coin because he's having some issues. If I can get silver under spot price, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I try to do. And in this case, if I can get gold in a big way under spot price right here, that's what I'm trying to do as well. Then I add some numismatic stuff to my collection. As you can see here, get the numismatic, pay a little bit of a, you know, a premium. I usually don't spend the premium on the real expensive stuff, but you know, when it's coming to $2 sets like this or like that I can pick up for $5, you know, $3 sets, like let's say with melt and face value, or a coin like this that has, you know, pretty easily a $20 resale. You know, with the CC on there, it's a $40 to $50 resale. I'll pick it up in that range just because, you know, throw it in the stack. I couldn't get hurt too much as long as silver holds up, right? And so I've got the upside of some collectability with a coin like that, and a lot of people, that's a real desirable. And then, you know, I look for things at auctions like this. You know, you see a money clip, people pass by it not realizing what it is. I take a little closer look at the picture and see that there is, you know, a 1940 peso in it that's got $7 just about, or $6.50 worth of silver, and then I go ahead and put a bid in, and if you know, if I'm lucky, I end up winning. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed the unboxing. It was exciting to get some of this stuff and add to the stack and to the collection. Two different kind of approaches here, and there's really two different things going on. You know, one is a collection. Those are things that, you know, maybe have some numismatic value, and you're not doing it as a stacker. I mean, these are coins, and so but I pretty much try to go numismatic and stack on stuff that I'm getting at silver value, so that if I can, and I resell the stuff that's not, just because I'd like to have my entire collection full of stuff that might be worth more than the silver, but that I paid about the silver price for. That's for the most part what I go for. So I'm more of a stacker than a collector, but I do both. So anyway, thanks. Remember to like and subscribe and comment, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Look forward to talking to you on the next unboxing.